In the first episode, our main character, Yuichi Katajiri, appears. He doesn't have parents and works delivering newspapers. An elderly man tells him, "You're working really hard lately." Yuichi responds, "Yeah, we're planning a trip soon, so I need to save up some money. I'm talking about my friends. We promised each other as a class that we would all go together." Then Yuichi's friends are introduced. Makoto Shibe, Suaragi Shiho, Mikasa Tenji, Kokoroji Yutori. So, these are Yuichi's best friends.
Right.
A few moments later, the class is informed that the money collected for the trip has been lost or stolen by someone. After several days, Shibe and Suaragi stopped coming to school. During the night, Yuichi delivers a letter from Suaragi. Then he meets up with all of his friends. When they all meet, Yuichi and his friends get shocked by a stun gun. When he wakes up, they find themselves inside a white room. A child, I would say, appears, and his name is Manabu. Manabu tells Yuichi and his friends that someone in the group owes 20 million yen, and they must play games together to settle the debt. The group hesitates until Manabu tells them that if they don't join the game, each member will owe 20 million yen. That's when the group finds out that one of their friends betrayed them by stealing the 2 million yen for the game's entry fee and causing the debt. Suaragi says we shouldn't blame whoever brought us here because they were in a tough spot financially and chose us as their friends.
Wait a bit, I smell a man who loves more money than his friends. Oh well, it seems I was wrong, ha ha ha. Let's get to the first game, people. In the first game called Kokuri-san, participants must place a finger on the large coin in the middle of the board and push it toward the answer they think is correct. If everyone agrees, they move on, but if someone opposes, the minority answer is chosen. Success means erasing debt.
The first 3 players take their turns, but despite easy questions, someone keeps sabotaging by picking the wrong answer. During Yuichi's turn, he discovers that the questions on the cards are fake, and participants must make up their own questions. He also finds out that if the coin lands on yes, the game is cleared, but if it lands on no, his debt will be halved. He realizes his friends were lying and plan to dump their debt onto Kokoroji, who plays last. When Yuichi asks a question, someone responds with a no again. Kokoroji reads the last question, asking, "Will we be friends forever?"
Yuichi breaks the rule of talking to help Kokoroji. So now he doubles his debt. He wants to reveal the color of pants that Suaragi is wearing, but he is a liar and doesn't reveal them. Yuichi confuses the traitor, and so it lets the group to choose yes, so they now clear this game. After finishing the game, Yuichi stays behind so he can read the letters, but the management team is smarter. Why did the ink start fading from the letters? Because it was feeling a bit transparent and wanted to disappear into thin air. Ha ha ha, I'm out, people.
Then Suaragi says she wants to talk to Yuichi. They talked, and both thought they were the one who brought all the friends here. But in the end, they realized neither of them could have been responsible for bringing everyone together. In the game Badmouth, the goal is to stay behind as much as possible. The first to finish moves on to the next game, while the rest can go home. Participants enter a cabinet and choose to write a bad comment about someone or leave the page blank. When a bad comment is read, spectators choose who they believe should be placed in the first position, getting closer to the third game. As the game begins, in the first turn, Yuichi and his friends decide to only submit blank pages so they can all proceed together to the third round. The traitor writes a bad comment about Suaragi, claiming she was in a relationship with Tenji, to send someone off to clear their debt. Once again, Suaragi is pushed even closer to the third game by the traitor's actions. The next card, written by the traitor, reveals that in the past, Yutori has dated people in exchange for money. Yutori accuses Shiho of writing the card because she has told only Shiho about her past. The group is now more separated than ever. Yutori stays with Yuichi, Shiho stays with Tenji, and Shibe is left all alone. The traitor is revealed to be none other than Tenji. Tenji, the traitor, knew everyone's secrets because he gave Shiho a wiretap to listen to their conversations. Tenji wants Shiho all to himself and doesn't want her to be friends with Yuichi, Shibe, or Yutori. Tenji thinks about his next letter as he exits the room, but then sees Yuichi slap Shiho. Tenji is successfully making everyone hate Shiho, and in turn, Shiho is starting to hate them too. Shiho now has the power to test someone's guilt, but if they're innocent, everything will be fine. Shibe tells Shiho to pick him because he's innocent. Several photos surface showing Shibe's dad with different women, having a good time with them, and engaging in corrupt activities involving money. Shibe is left speechless by what he saw, and his friends distance themselves from him. On the 7th turn, a letter accuses Shibe of committing murder.
Oh, Tenji looks scared 'cause he didn't wrote that letter. But you did it? Well, yes, it is Yuichi who wrote that. Shibe denies the accusation to Manabu, who leaves it to the gods to decide if Shibe is telling the truth or lying. The gods' vote concludes that Shibe is lying and that he has indeed killed someone. Yuichi's plan to catch the traitor has flaws, and Tenji manages to escape again.
The friendship bonds between them weaken even more as a result. In the final turn, Yuichi proposes a new plan where everyone writes their own name in the letter, claiming to be the one who applied for the Tomodachi Game. This plan aims to catch the traitor by penalizing anyone who lies about applying for the Tomodachi Game. Yuichi suggests that Tenji should go first to write the letter. Manabu announces that only one letter has been written, with the name Tenji on it. Tenji drops to his knees and begs for forgiveness, claiming he had no choice. Yuichi grabs Tenji's hair and asks him, "Did you write to the Tomodachi Game?"
Tenji confesses, and Yuichi explains the plan and how he suspected Tenji from the beginning.
Yuichi whispers something to Manabu, who then announces that Yuichi will be placed in the last place. He is able to go into the next game. It turns out Yuichi is the real killer mentioned in the letter accusing Shibe. Before proceeding to the next game, Tenji confesses his love for Yuichi and kisses him, and they both advance to the next level together. Now, Tenji and Yuichi must spend 3 days together in a cave without food, with only a bottle of water. While they wait, Tenji reveals to Yuichi his previous experience in the Tomodachi Game. He ended up here initially because of his friends, who betrayed him for Soaragi Shiho, whom they both loved. Tenji broke the rule by telling his father about the game, and when his father died, he blamed Shiho for it. Tenji shows Yuichi the amount of his debt to prove he's not lying. After a few hours, Yuichi and Tenji make promises. Tenji will apologize to Shibe and Kokoroji, while Yuichi will do whatever it takes to clear the next level. They both enter the 3rd level and encounter another group of 5 people. This time, they'll play a friendly game of hide and seek. One person must hide while the others from the opposing team seek them out. Manabu offers another teammate to join Yuichi and Tenji's group, since they are only 2 people, and Yuichi accepts the offer. The member from the other team declares that he will be the one to hide, while Tenji tells Yuichi that he will be the one hiding. Manabu explains the rules. They can't force someone on the team to reveal the hider's location, and the hider must remain in the same spot once they're set. While they can communicate with their hider, they can also provide food and water. Additionally, the hider has a small button they can press to give up if they can't endure the challenge anymore. Yuichi tells Tenji to wait for him because he's confident he'll win this game. After 2 days without contact, Tenji calls Yuichi and discovers that Yuichi has been staying with the other team, enjoying food and relaxation. It seems Yuichi is making Tenji pay for what happened in the 2nd game. Just before the 3rd game begins, the other team introduces their members: Juzo the captain, Hyakutaro, Chisato, Kei, and Banri. We are also introduced to Tsukino and Reiko from the management team. They discuss among themselves which group will emerge victorious, Yuichi's group or the other team. On the 3rd day, Yuichi expresses his desire to join the other team, but they refuse due to the captain's decision not to let him join. Yuichi's plan is going as he predicted. 2 days ago, he told Maria about his plan and made sure she would obey him because he intended to use her. On the 4th day, Hyakutaro and Chisato are assigned to watch over Yuichi and Maria. Hyakutaro accidentally sees Maria in her underwear, blushes, then quickly runs away, shouting that he didn't see anything. Using this distraction, Yuichi shouts to Maria that he found what he was looking for, then swiftly runs and catches up with her. While running, Yuichi pushes Maria, causing her to fall, and he manages to reach Tenji to give him food and water. Yuichi tells Tenji that he analyzed everyone and found Hyakutaro to be the kindest. Yuichi expected that if Maria stopped Hyakutaro, he would ask Chisato for assistance. After Maria makes Hyakutaro fall in love with her, he ends up joining Group C. Yuichi suspected that Hyakutaro knew where their captain was staying, but he never confirmed it by meeting him together with Kei. Instead, Kei simply informed Hyakutaro that the captain instructed him to join Group C. From this, Yuichi realizes that it was Kei, not their captain, who was making the decisions, and that Kei is the mastermind behind Group K. Kei manipulates Maria into working for him and getting Tenji's location from Yuichi, cause Maria wants to see Yuichi's angry and disappointed face. Yuichi pretends to be disappointed by Maria's betrayal and lies, falling to the ground and shouting in frustration. Kei calls Tenji, causing him to shout, which helps Kei locate him. Just before Kei finds Tenji's location, Yuichi calls the captain of the other team, threatening to punch Hyakutaro multiple times unless they press the give up button. Yuichi breaks Hyakutaro's finger and threatens to continue with the others, but then the captain presses the give up button. Group C wins as the captain of Group K presses the give up button, resulting in their defeat. The captain punches Yuichi, but Hyakutaro stops him, clarifying that Yuichi broke his own finger, not Hyakutaro's. Group K accepts the loss and departs. Yuichi thinks to himself that his younger self would have had no problem breaking Hyakutaro's fingers. Yuichi and Tenji, having completed the Tomodachi game, return to school to find out what's happened. Kokoroji tells them that the class believes Shiho stole the money. Shibe says he'll give them the money. The next day, Shibe says he can't give them the money because of his dad's financial issues. The class starts bullying him, calling him names like liar and traitor. Yuichi's friends tell him that Shibe is in trouble. It appears that Shibe has killed his own father, and now the police are taking him into custody. After leaving, Yuichi and Tenji are stopped by Kokoroji. Yuichi tells her that she's useless and only an obstacle to them, instructing her not to come to them anymore. Later that day, Yuichi tells Tenji that it's better without Kokoroji because she might be in danger if she stays with them. Suddenly, someone calls Tenji and informs him that they have Kokoroji as a hostage. It's a special Tomodachi game, and only one person should come. Yuichi heads to the location he was told over the phone. Kuroki outlines the rules. In 3 rounds, either Yuichi or Yutori will feel physical pain. Yutori decides who suffers, and Yuichi can't speak. In the first round, Yuichi gets punched by a large man several times, while Kokoroji repeatedly apologizes to him. In the second round, during the fingernail pulling, Kokoroji can't bear the pain and asks Yuichi what to do. Yuichi offers his hand for his own fingernail to be pulled off. Yuichi questions Kuroki about why he's in charge, and Kuroki responds that it's because he's intelligent, brave, and would never betray his friends. In the third round, Yuichi gets stabbed several times by Kuroki, bringing an end to the special Tomodachi game. Yuichi suggests to Kuroki that they play a game against each other. The winner will get 100 million yen. It's a version of rock paper scissors where each hand gesture results in a certain number of fingers being cut off. For example, throwing paper means 5 fingers are cut. Kuroki hesitates, so Yuichi points out that he has the advantage since Yuichi can only throw paper or scissors with his hand. To sweeten the deal, Yuichi offers a bonus. If Kuroki wins, he'll give everyone 1 million yen each. Kuroki agrees to play, but Yuichi wins by throwing scissors with his other hand. Suddenly, the Tomodachi game admins bust in, arresting all the imposters. In fact, Tenji is the one who informed the Tomodachi game admins about this situation. Yuichi swiftly moves the knife, asking Kuroki which finger to cut first. Unfortunately, Yuichi falls unconscious. Yuichi tells Tenji that he should play the Tomodachi game to save Shibe from prison. We've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to help the channel grow. Thank you for watching.